I would like to now request Pamela students for Free Tibet. Pamela.
Which one's better?
Yeah, which one? Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say thank you, Minnesota, for coming out all the way. Thank you, Boston, for coming all the way. Thank you, New York, for coming all the way. Is it Charlottesville? Thank you, Charlottesville, for coming all the way. And thank you, Connecticut, for coming all the way. And thank you, DC, for hosting us. Thank you for organizing. You came here because there are no human rights, there are no freedom inside Tibet. And today, Xi Jinping heard your voice. Xi Jinping heard your voice, heard your calls for freedom and human rights inside Tibet. Obama heard your voice. I got a call from Germany saying, we can hear you. We can hear you inside. We can hear you. And they were watching us on TV. So now, Obama spoke up for Tibet. Obama mentioned Tibet today, which for us is a small victory. It's a victory because Xi Jinping knows that the world cares about Tibet, that the world is watching what is happening inside Tibet, that the world is watching what Xi Jinping is doing inside Tibet. But as much as we appreciate Obama's stance, he needs to speak stronger. He needs to condemn China on their human rights. Because 143 Tibetans inside Tibet have self-immolated, have protested China's repression inside Tibet. And just a couple of weeks ago, Xi Jinping announced he will escalate the repression inside Tibet. He will stamp out the voices of the Dalai Lama. He will stamp out any kind of separatism. He will wipe out any followers of the Dalai Lama. He has announced that 2 weeks ago. That is why you have come here to DC to protest this repression, to protest this brutal crackdown on Tibet. Tibetans inside are every day risking their lives, sacrificing their lives for freedom and human rights, for their identity, for their culture, to be Tibetan in our own land, to worship the Dalai Lama, to speak our language, to travel freely inside Tibet. And outside here, when we have the freedom to protest, the freedom to travel, the freedom to lobby our governments, we have to take every opportunity to speak up for those lives, to speak up for the people inside Tibet who are sacrificing their lives.
Hey.
And today you did, because they can hear us. Obama heard us, Xi Jinping heard us. Xi Jinping doesn't like this. Xi Jinping, the Chinese authorities, do not like this. They are angry that Obama even mentioned Tibet today. But they care. But the Chinese government care what the world think. They want to be seen and perceived in the world as a global power, as one of us. But if they want to be like us, they have to stop the repression. Stop the repression in Tibet, stop the repression in East Turkestan, in southern Mongolia, and in China. We need China, the world needs China, and they need us. They need the world. And to join us, they need to end the repression, end the crackdown. Obama is one of the most important world leaders. And as an important world leader, he has overwhelming influence and incredible opportunity to speak for Tibet. And I'm glad he spoke up for Tibet, but we have to keep on pushing him to speak stronger, to condemn their atrocities inside Tibet. But good job. Thank you everyone for coming here. Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Long live Dalai Lama! Long live Tibet will be free. Tibet will be free. Tibet will be free. Tibet will be free.
Pamela, next.